Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira having a chess match again, but I believe this is going to be a very different fight, so here's my breakdown and prediction for this rematch. First, I want to talk about the first fight and what we saw from both fighters. Starting off with the champion Ankalaev, we saw he was able to have success on the feet. He had a hand speed advantage in this fight. The front kicks worked really well for him. He was able to dig into the body of Pereira at times and control against the cage. It wasn't the most exciting, but in the later rounds, it was really able to fatigue Pereira. With Pereira, we saw the takedown defense. He defended all 11 of Ankalaev's takedown attempts. The jabs, he had a 4-inch reach advantage. He's going to have that again. And in round 5, he was really able to start stinging Ankalaev, coming in with the jab. And the leg kicks, why didn't they work as well in this fight? Ankalaev was obviously hurt by them, but he didn't look compromised. This is because the kicks were coming from Alex's lead leg, which isn't as powerful as his right leg, and to a southpaw, inside leg kicks, they are more risky because high risk of getting checked, which isn't great, but round 3 and onwards, Pereira was able to throw inside leg kicks, and they were landing good. Now let's move on to some adjustments both fighters can make in a rematch. With Ankalaev, takedowns in the open. Pereira did defend all 11 of the takedown attempts in the first fight, but Ankalaev did only shoot against the cage, and in the open, you don't have your back against the cage to defend you from being taken down, so you can go flat on your back if it is in the open, and this is something that Ankalaev probably has to train more for in the rematch. And single legs, Ankalaev only shot double legs in the first fight, and Pereira has been taken down by a single leg in the past, so this could work well for him. Now, Pereira needs to push forward. He was pretty much on the back foot for the majority of the first fight, and he needs to kickbox with Ankalaev. Boxing shouldn't be the game plan, just strictly boxing over somebody who does have more hand speed than you. And the jab. Jab is low risk, but it can have consequences to it. And the kicks. Target the low kicks, inside low kicks as well, because this was a good tool for Pereira. And also the body kicks. Pereira didn't throw a round kick to the body until the 3rd round. And again, this was another tool from Pereira that worked really well. He was able to really whip the body of Ankalaev, and also the head kicks. He landed a good head kick in round 5, which got a reaction out of Ankalaev, and he should mix up with the kicks. Also teep. Maybe if Ankalaev rushes in forward, a good front kick can really stop him in his tracks. And punish the takedown and the clinching attempts. Not just defending the takedowns, that's not enough. Elbows on the break, knees up the middle, and he needs to go after Ankalaev after he uses the energy to try and take him down. And wait for openings. See if Ankalaev makes mistakes, and maybe wait for you to come to him. And then you can open up with the punches. Just see if he makes mistakes, and maybe you can catch him that way. But what is my prediction? Who am I taking in this fight? I'm taking the risk. I'm going with Alex Pereira to win this fight. I believe in the first fight he was on a 4-fight knockout streak. Approaching this fight with Ankalaev, it was completely different. Who's an opponent who's willing to play the points game, a lot more technical in his approach, and looking to mix in the grappling. In this fight, he's got to feel he knows what he needs to do. He needs to push forward in this fight. He can't allow himself to be pressured, or else he will lose. And with the power that he has, by the chance that he connects, I am going to go with him by later rounds TKO, specifically in round 4. But even though I'm picking Pereira, I will say that I do see a finish happening in this fight. Maybe it's Pereira who gets caught being reckless, but if he stays disciplined, then I believe Pereira can get the knockout. But if this fight goes to the ground and Ankalaev is able to get his takedowns, then we might see a finish on the ground. So expect a finish either way is what I would say. But that's my prediction for this fight, and tune into the recap after this fight has happened. See you soon.